All right, and last for this week is solving equations with variables on both sides. We've talked about this too. This is when we did the same problem 4 different ways. This is kind of like that exact same thing, but they might be just a little bit bigger problems. So we need to make sure we have to use those properties of equality to get all the variables or all the variable terms or the terms of the variables on one side and all the constants, which are just numbers, on the other. So once we're done with that, we can solve for the variable. Now when we're solving these, we can get things called identities. Now an identity is when you have the exact same expressions on both sides of your equation. So you can get like 4 equals 4 or 5x plus 2 equals 5x plus 2. Those are called identities because it's going to give you the exact same thing on both sides. Okay, now you can also get a solution that they aren't equal to each other. These are just called no solutions. We just say no solutions right away because there's no way we can get both sides to be equal. So like 5x plus 1 equals 5x plus 2. There's no way, and no number you can substitute in for that they're going to be equal on both sides. So they might say something like this. 2 plus 3 times the quantity x minus 2 is equal to 7x plus 12. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is distribute. Remember, when you distribute, you multiply, so 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 is equal to 7x plus 12. I'm going to combine my like terms here, this 2 and this negative 6, and I'm going to get 3x minus 4 is equal to 7x plus 12. Now you're probably saying, oh, this is what it means, no solution. No, you can keep solving. So this is where that 4-step problem, or that problem we did in 4 different ways, comes into play. So you can do one of 4 things. You could subtract 3, you could add 4, you could subtract 7x, or you could subtract 12. I'm just going to go left to right. So I'm going to subtract 3x first. And I'm going to get negative 4 is equal to 4x plus 12. Now I have the terms with the variables on one side. I want to move this constant over so I can solve. So I'm going to subtract 12. And I get that. I get negative 16 is equal to 4x. Now to solve for the x, I divide by 4. And I get x is equal to negative 4. So again, we've done these before. They're just bigger problems, a few more steps. But if you know your properties and you know how to combine your like terms, you should be good to go. If you have any questions, come to tutoring and make sure you read the book, and you can even look on YouTube. So if you have any questions, see ya.